Hello, artists! Today, we will be finishing exploring where artists get their ideas from. Remember that artists get their ideas from things they see, feel, remember, imagine, and from experimenting with their ideas and materials. Today, we will cover the final two ideas we did not get a chance to last class. We will also take a moment to reflect on our studio tracker. If there was an artwork from last class that you want to revisit or finish, you might have time to do so today. A reminder before we get started. Some of these activities will require working together, so remember to use kind words with one another and try talking out problems. Every artist deserves to feel safe and respected in our art studio. We also want to remind you all to try your best. There are no wrong answers here, so try your best and give each station your best effort. Imaginary Creatures Collage Activity. For this activity, you will be given a small bag of random collage materials. This will be things like construction paper and magazine clippings, but also feathers, buttons, stickers, and other random materials. For this activity, imagine an animal or creature and try to make a collage of it using only what's in the bag. For my collage, I found different pictures of flowers and decided to make a cat flower type of creature. I planned out my idea and then glued it all together. I also went in with a Sharpie and added some extra details. And here is my final product. Please remember to add your name and class code on the back of your collage. This is an imagine activity. Some artists make artwork based on things they imagine. Exquisite Corpse Drawing Game. For this game, you will need a piece of paper and something to draw with. Next, you will take that piece of paper and fold it hamburger ways. I showed this with the red line across my piece of paper. And here's what your paper should look like once it's folded. When you've folded your paper, you may start drawing the top half of a figure. Here I drew a very handsome cat. Next, open the paper and make guidelines for the next person that will be adding onto the drawing. They need these guidelines so they know where to connect the part you drew to the part they will be adding. Next, you will pass your drawing to your neighbor, only showing the guidelines that you've left for them. They will be adding the bottom half of the drawing based on the guidelines that you left for them. When they are done, you can both open the drawing and admire the figure you made together. Here's my example. This is an experiment activity. Some artists experiment with the materials to make their artwork. We have been learning about where artists get their ideas. This is called envision. It is a studio habit of mind. Artists create artwork about what they see, feel, remember, imagine, and they even experiment with ideas and materials. Your last group activity center is about a different studio habit of mind. For this activity, you will reflect or think deeply about your artistic process and growth. You will need your studio tracker, which will be yellow for grades 2nd and 3rd and blue for grades 4th and 5th. You will also need a pencil. Open your studio tracker to the back of the first page. There, at the bottom of the page, will be 2 questions you will need to answer. What did you do well in the art lab? Your answer might be about a specific artwork, studio, technique, studio habit of mind, or a behavior choice. Think of one thing that is an area of strength for you. The second question is, what was challenging or hard for you? Your answer might be about a specific artwork, studio, technique, studio habit of mind, or a behavior choice. Think of one thing that was difficult for you. You might have overcome this challenge, or you might still be working on it. Now flip to the top of the second page. This first question is the same for grades 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Think about the artwork you made over the first quarter. Where did your ideas come from? Look over your weekly studio tracker to refresh your memory. Yes, we did 5 activities about where artists get their ideas, but this question is now asking you to reflect on the artwork you made on your own. What category does it fall under? You may circle more than one category. The very last question is different for grades 2nd, 3rd, and grades 4th and 5th. Read the question, then circle the strategies you used. You may circle more than one strategy if you used more than one strategy. If you circle other strategy, write the strategy you used on the blank line below it. Thank you all for watching and participating in our activities exploring where artists get their ideas.